My name is Duddy, it's of builds and stuff, the Doctor Strange build. This build will literally make you feel like you are a wizard. With Spirit of Vesper to get arc shockwaves with Inmost Light for ultimate ability cooldowns and Empowering Rift, and also the 4-piece Sage Protector from the dungeon. This literally overfeeds your rifts, abilities, grenades, the lot. Look at the state of that. It's absolutely nuts. So stay with me, I'll break it down. We're going to start off with the exotic Vesper of Radius. You can do that. It's going to release arc shockwaves. The arc shockwaves will blind when you're on an arc subclass, but of course we have got the prismatic version, Spirit of Vesper. It pretty much does the same thing, except it doesn't do the arc blinding effect. So it's basically the same, minus the arc blinding effect. And because we're on prismatic, we don't always have to run that arc super. This is what it does. It just does these little arc shockwaves every 5 or 6 seconds, something like that, 5.5, 6 seconds. You're just going to see 105 pop in, that's the damage. We're going to get crazy Rift and Grenade energy cooldown with the 4-piece gear set Sage Protector. I'm sure you've seen a lot of this. I did a video on it yesterday. Briefly, guard with a sword. This is the 4-piece to ready Blade Focus. While Blade Focus is readied, hitting a target with your sword is going to increase sword damage by 10%. It improves your lunge range, and just look at how much Rift and class ability energy it gives you. It's absolutely nuts. It is so good. Just look at that grenade and class ability regen there, guys. This is one of the best gear sets in the game, if not the best. And this will, of course, enable you to put multiple rifts down, which is really good. We're going to go into that as we go. You'll notice that we're weakening as well. So once you've got your Blade Focus active, you can literally keep spamming them rifts, and you can actually put about 3 down. Now, this helps your Vesper of Radius shockwave damage massively, because you're going to get 3 of them, and you get a shockwave about every 2 seconds. So you can keep overlapping them rifts, just to keep tripling up that 105 damage that you saw earlier. And like I said, you don't have to be on an arc subclass. Obviously, we're on prismatic, so we're going to run Nova Bomb, and this is for the reason of the Praxic Blade, the Impact Core, because you're going to apply weakening with your Praxic Blade, so you can add weakening, which is a 15% damage increase to everything, your shockwaves, etc., and everything else that you're going to see. One of the seasonal artifact perks works particularly well with this, although it's not absolutely necessary. When it goes away, this build will still be viable. The Swordstorm combo, you get surrounded by penumbral blades. That's all going to get extra damage as well from your weakening. Just add that into the mix there. So just a quick breakdown without going into any more abilities just yet. Overlapping your rifts, you've got your penumbral blades, your grenades are going to do extra damage, your rifts are going to do extra damage, your swords obviously doing extra damage from the weakening, and you've also got that empowering rift that we talked about. You'll also notice as well that I have got another class item combo. Obviously, Vespers is the main sort of source, and then you've got things like Inmost Light, which works particularly well. Using an ability empowers the other 2 abilities. Obviously, we're going to keep cycling between our grenade and class ability. Inmost Light works particularly well, but we've got other ones which I'm going to mention at the end of the video. Add that all in with your Empowering Rift. Now, Empowering Rift's got a buff. You already do extra damage in there anyway, but you actually get ability energy regeneration when you stood inside of it. So it works perfectly. And then all we're going to do is add a Threadling Grenade into the mix. Add Weaver's Call, because we're going to be using our Rift, so double Threadlings. And then also Helion for Scorch. So we've actually got like loads and loads of extra damage, plus the weakening from the Impact Core. You start creating wormholes in the ground. Look at that, all that damage. Like I said, I'll just go over it one more time. You've got Scorch from your Helion, weakening, Threadling damage, arc shockwave damage, and you can literally just keep cycling this over and over again. I'm going to show you also how much prismatic energy this gives you, and super energy as well, so it's very viable. Vespers, I've always kind of liked it, but I thought the shockwave, that little extra damage, was a bit underwhelming. However, if you can get 2 or 3 rifts down overlapping, it really does make up for a total DPS on the build. Now, the prismatic, I'm just going to pop my prismatic here as well. And that's just another way. I always run Facet of Dominance when I run a prismatic super, because your Facet of Dominance will also make your Transcendent Grenade weaken on top of that as well. So that's just another way for you and your teammates to keep that weakening on top. And again, that obviously improves everything else you've seen. All your weapon damage, your Praxic Blade damage, your Scorch, everything else. And then in the next clip, all I want you to do really is just see how much super energy I'm getting back. You get really fast super energy. I know there's probably builds that give you faster super energy, but it's not bad considering everything else you've got going on. And also my prismatic bar is absolutely going through the roof because it actually works out to be a decent prismatic setup as well. Plenty of dark damage, plenty of light damage. So that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. I'll leave a dim link in the video description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.